Welcome back. This is episode 3. We're going to do a little name change. We're going to be called Under the Lights.
Yes.
With Tim and the Goat.
What's up?
Let's do this. So we're going to do some Week 4 NFL picks and talk about some NFL news that's going around. So how about you, the Goat, man? Let's start it off.
All right. We're going to start it off with the Dolphins and the Bengals. That was a good little game there for a minute. Teddy Bridgewater didn't look too bad until the very end.
Yeah, that sucks for Tua, man. That was rough.
In my short video, I called that. I said if he doesn't get hit hard, he's going to get injured. Like, if he gets hit hard, he'll get injured.
Yeah, you did say something.
I'm on my fantasy, and I shouldn't have said something, but...
Yeah, like my wife, Lisa, as soon as she saw the hit, she knew right away. Because she picked him up in our league, too, and...
So did I. As soon as I saw that, it was like...
She's like, dang. I was like, yeah. I'm like, that was rough. As soon as you see his hands, it's just like, oh, no.
Tough hit.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
That was
but
not
Teddy
good.
Bridgewater did pretty good, though, in the first couple drives.
He's always been good wherever he's gone. So, I mean, I think he'll be all right. Hopefully Tua can,
bounce back.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's all right.
I don't know if he'll be back this season. I'd be surprised after that. I mean, I don't know. I think there's a lot of fishy stuff going on. I mean,
with the Dolphins and the injury reports.
I mean, I know the NFL said that they did like a concussion test on him every day, but like, it's the NFL.
Yeah, who knows?
Anything, yeah. Roger Goodell could just be saying that just to be like, oh no, we did everything right, but you never know. But yeah, so let's go on to the next game, the London game. It's the Vikings and the Saints. I don't think the Saints are that good, really. And Kamara's still hurt. So I'm picking the Vikings. I think they're going to win. It just actually really shows how good of a coach Sean Payton was.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I honestly don't think the Saints look very good.
I picked the Vikings to win also. I just think their offense is too dang good. I think their overall teams is too good.
Yeah, they are. Man, they're a good team.
Each week, I feel like they don't know if they're going to start Jameis or Taysom Hill.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Right.
Plus, I don't think Jameis is doing too hot, but I haven't really been watching the Saints this year.
I haven't either. I mean, I have Kamara on my fantasy, so he just hasn't been giving me a lot of points, like Kamara points that you would think he'd give. So, and just know he's hurt. So I'm hoping he gets healthy and has some bounce back games. But yeah, so we both have the Vikings for that one. So the next game is Cleveland and Atlanta. The Atlanta Falcons beat my Hawks. I thought the Hawks were going to win, but
I did too.
Patterson kicked our butt, killed us.
Drake London scored that last touchdown.
He did, yeah.
That was a tough touchdown. He's been playing good this year so far.
He has, yeah. He's good.
Mariota's been finding him pretty good.
Yeah, I think Mariota's always been good, but yeah.
Just the systems he's in hasn't been very good for him.
No. But I think once he became a backup, he kind of realized, he got to learn from other quarterbacks. I think that made him better.
Derek Carr is pretty good.
Yeah.
I like Derek Carr.
Yeah.
He's good.
I think he's good, too. He's good, strong arm, But I picked the Browns. I think the Browns are going to win.
I picked the Browns also.
Yeah, I don't think the Falcons are very good. They have a good offense, and it just shows that they just need a really good quarterback, and they'll probably be a really good team. Maybe their defense, maybe some help too, but I think the Browns are a better football team. I think they'll win. I think they'll
Myles
come
Garrett
out.
injury is pretty tough though on him though too. That accident. Did you see the car?
I didn't see the car. I heard he got in an accident. He had some minor injuries, but I'm like, it's Myles Garrett. He'd probably be fine. But I didn't even look at I didn't even see the car at all.
The car looks terrible.
Eesh.
Like he's a pretty big dude, so it kind of saved his life.
Right.
So
dang.
If he was like my size, it wouldn't have been.
Dang. Wow. The way that they said it didn't seem like it was like pretty bad or anything, but yeah, did they say he's gonna play or not? I didn't check.
I don't think he's gonna play.
Oh wow, dang. So yeah, that's a big loss on him, but I still think the Browns can take it.
I think so too.
Yeah, I mean Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, that's a good duo. I mean they're hard to stop.
Yeah, for sure. Cowboys and Commanders. I picked the Cowboys for this one. Cooper Rush has been pretty hot.
Dude.
He's been on fire.
Dude. I think he might be the real. I mean, I don't know about the real deal, but I think he might do better than Dak.
Did you see that he wants a quarterback controversy, Jerry Jones?
Yeah, I did. I did see that, and then McCarthy's like, no, when Dak comes back, he's starting. But it's like, you gotta roll with the hot hand. If that's working, you don't want to mess that up.
Keep it going.
Yeah, keep it going.
Kind of like how Philly did.
Yeah, I like Cooper Rush. I think he did actually. I thought he was doing pretty good.
He's been balling. That's for dang sure.
I mean, you'd save money. I mean, yeah, you'd have to trade probably Dak. I mean, because you're not going to keep. If you have that much money, I get why you want to start him because he's how much money you're paying him. But yeah, so it's like maybe like the Russell thing. You just have to trade him then because you're not going to have if you're paying them that much for a quarterback, you're going to play him. So you'd have to trade him if Cooper Rush is playing better.
For sure.
Yeah.
Their defense is playing pretty good too. Micah.
Yeah. Micah Parsons is a baller. That guy can play. Stud.
He is a stud.
He's a stud.
He's really good. I think he's gonna probably win Defensive Player of the Year this year.
He could. I wouldn't be surprised by that at all. Especially with T.J. Watt. I mean, I know they're different conferences, but still, I mean, I think that kind of helped.
Mm-hmm.
But he's good. Yeah, I think he could win Defensive Player of the Year. I wouldn't be surprised by that at all.
Yeah, I miss T.J.
I mean, same as the guy from I can't think of his name. Slay. Darius Slay's been killing it pretty good too. So
he's been balling.
Yeah, he might be up there. But we still got a lot of football left.
Yes, we do.
And next we got Lions and my Seahawks. It's in Detroit. I don't have any faith in my Seahawks. I want them to win, but I think Detroit's going to win. I know they're missing their players.
They're key pieces.
Yeah, but I don't think it matters. I mean, yeah, Geno's maybe throwing the ball well, but then you see like when it's close game, he makes the stupid choices. He threw that pick at the very end. So it's like, I mean,
Geno being Geno.
Is Geno being Geno at the end? Yeah, sure. He's decent all game. He's doing right, but then when we need something, he
turns into Geno.
To old Geno. So it's just like, all right, man. So it's just like I think without those guys, Seahawks are gonna lose.
I picked them to win actually. I don't know. I don't think Jamal Williams is enough for him.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
It could be. They could pull an upset.
It could happen. I mean, yeah, it could happen. I mean,
I've picked them every week except this week.
It's just watching them. It's just like, I mean, it's hard to like say like to believe in them right now. It's just like, man, you make me like you're getting me there. You're like, yeah, like sweet, we're probably gonna win this, and then it's just like, okay, yeah, we lost it.
Seahawks probably gonna drop 42 on them.
That'd be crazy. That'd be cool. I'd be happy. I mean, prove me wrong. I'd love it. Prove me wrong, but I think Detroit's still gonna win. I mean, they still have. I mean, who else do they have?
T.J. Hawkinson.
Yeah, and Seahawks always had trouble with tight ends. Yeah, so I mean, we'll see. And Goff always, for whatever reasons, plays good against the Seahawks. But,
that is true, actually.
Yeah, so.
Just have to wait and see. You never know.
I would love for the Seahawks to win. That'd be great. And then we got the Titans and the Colts.
I picked the Titans for this one. Or no, I didn't. I actually picked the Colts. Ooh. My bad.
That was the wrong choice. You
wrong
stuck
choice.
with the first choice.
I did. I was thinking this one was a tough choice for me, but I did pick the Colts.
That one is a tough one. That one could go either way, but I picked the Titans. I think Derrick Henry's back. I think he's warmed up and ready to go now. I think they'll beat the Colts.
Me too.
I couldn't believe they beat the Chiefs last week, dude. I couldn't believe that. I was shocked. I couldn't believe that. And then, halftime, not going for it with, how many seconds they had left. It's like, oh, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I
watched the game, but I kind of saw highlights of the game.
Yeah, so it was halftime. The Chiefs have the ball, and they're
Was that when they were arguing with each other?
Yeah, when they were moving the ball up the field.
I heard about that.
They had 20 seconds left. They could have kept going to get closer for a field goal or even scored. And the coach was just like, no, we're going to go to halftime. We're fine. And Patrick Mahomes was just like, what the heck? Like, why not go? Keep going. And then, they end up losing. So I was like, wow. I was like, yeah. And I saw Shady McCoy, he tweeted saying that coach doesn't know anything about football. He said he doesn't know anything about passing or anything. He just calls plays. That's all he does.
That's funny stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I saw the argument, but I didn't know what it was about. So
Yeah, it's just Patrick Mahomes wanted to try and score. And he's like, no, we're fine. It's like playing conservative. And he lost. That's what you get. I know I wouldn't be happy. I was like, why would you not want to try and score?
right, I get it.
You still have so much time.
I would have changed the game too.
Yeah.
Could have changed the whole momentum too.
Going into halftime with a score, who cares? It's a field goal. It's still, getting points on the board.
Yeah.
So I mean, and I don't know if they had the ball back after halftime or not, but that could have been why he said we're fine. But it's like that's even better than to try to score, because then you're scoring with a field goal and then getting the ball back for the third quarter. That's what you want. That's what you dream for. But whatever.
It is what it is.
Maybe he has a method to his madness.
Giants, Bears. This one's actually but I actually picked the Giants for this one.
I picked
Danny
the Giants
Dimes.
too. Yeah, I agree.
Saquon Barkley's doing really good
He
this
is.
year.
He actually
He
is.
said he was on a mission, and he's been on a mission.
He's proven it. It's good.
And I just don't know anything really much about the Bears this year either. And I've known that they've only thrown like 50 passes in 3 games. I've known that.
Well, that Khalil Herbert guy, he looks pretty good. So with that, Montgomery injury, I think he's gonna keep going. I tried picking up in fantasy, but got beat out for it. But I picked the Giants too. I think they're gonna win too. I don't think they're good at all. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a close game though, because the Giants kind of usually always play to their competition. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a touchdown or a field goal game. But I do think the Giants are a better team.
For sure.
They should win.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
But yeah, that'd be a huge win for Chicago if they did. That'd be huge. And then we got the Jaguars and the Eagles.
I think we both got the Eagles
Fly,
for this
Eagles
one.
Fly. Yeah, they're playing good.
Darius Slay's balling like you said earlier.
He is, but it's shockingly Jacksonville's playing pretty good football. It's surprising.
Every week too. They haven't just been beating teams. They've been beating teams.
They beat the Chargers. Like, I know Herbert wasn't 100%, but they put a whooping on
and then
them.
they shut out the Colts.
Yeah, they shut
and
out
then the Colts beat the Chiefs.
Yeah. So maybe
Jaguars Super Bowl champs
Maybe Trevor Lawrence, actually
is good.
is good. Yeah. We didn't think he was going to be good. This whole entire, so far we thought the Jaguars aren't
His
good.
height game isn't good.
No, that needs to be. He needs to talk to Tim Tebow. That guy can, or even Ray Lewis. Oh man, you get those guys together. You go ready about to play a game, man.
Oh, totally. I'm already ready. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, thinking about it, you should just get pumped up. But yeah, Eagles for sure.
Yeah,
they're playing good football.
Easy.
Hurts is good. Jalen Hurts is good. He's a good quarterback.
He's been balling this year.
Yeah, and then with having AJ Brown, dude, that's been helping him out so much because opening up
confidence in the world.
Dude, and opening up Devontae,
Devontae's killing it. He had that monster game.
Even though I still lost, even with that monster game, but yeah, I was like, finally, I knew he was good because he did good last year. Yeah, he is. He's good. They have good wide receivers. They got a good tight end in Dallas Goedert. They're gonna be a good team. That'd be weird to see. Cool, it would be weird seeing Eagles versus Jaguars in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that'd be kind of weird. Or even
just even saying the Jaguars.
People were saying Eagles and Bills. I was like the most chaotic Super Bowl with fans fighting each other.
It's just as weird saying the Jaguars in the Super Bowl. It's like for us being Mariner fans, it's us saying us being in the World Series. It's like it's. For us, like, yeah, sweet, but it's like also at the weird time, it's like, wow, like, that's weird saying that. But, yeah. Next, we got your Steelers and the Jets.
Yes, we do. And we still are starting Mitch Trubisky this week. I don't know why. I think it's time.
Yeah.
It's about damn time. No, for real though, it really
For real.
is. All jokes aside,
That's
for
no joke.
for real.
Yeah.
I definitely.
But I mean, yeah, it is also.
He's
the
been playing
Jets.
Geno level. Like not.
Yeah.
He hasn't been playing. Okay, I'll give him this. He hasn't been playing terrible, but he's scared to take a risk. I can definitely see it.
You can see it in his eyes. You can just see it. He's just like walking around with like eyes wide open, like he's scared to play or something. Yeah, maybe he just has kind of lost his confidence, where he's like doesn't want to risk it. He's just doing the safe play to where it's like I'm not gonna get intercepted or whatever, not turning over the ball. But yeah, it's frustrating, having that type of level quarterback, and you're just like, dude, come on.
Just doesn't throw the wide receivers, and the wide receivers are getting frustrated. I don't think they like trust him or something, and trust each other. So,
Yeah. Well, if your quarterback doesn't have confidence, of course you're not going to trust him. You're not going to have confidence, throwing it. Why would you have confidence? I'd be upset
I
too.
mean, that George Pickens catch though.
That was
You
good.
should have all the confidence in the world after
Mhm.
that.
After that's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it may be covered, but just throw it up there, give him a chance.
He said he's 99% open.
He might get it. NFL,
Rookie of the year?
not right now,
No.
not this
He
far
will
in.
be.
I mean, if he breaks out, if he has like a just crazy weeks from here on out, then yeah. But as of right now, no.
If Mitch Trubisky starts to trust his wide receivers,
Yeah,
he's just scared.
yeah. I don't know how long
Mike
they're going to
Tomlin's
stick
out
with him.
for
Yeah,
him.
that's
I don't either.
yeah. I mean, you could do all season just because there are some coaches out there that are like strict where they don't start rookie quarterbacks until their second year. So I mean, they could just stick with him and then just for you guys to get a good draft pick.
I get from learning, but I don't. You're not going to learn much being behind the person you're behind right now.
Yeah. And you don't learn much by losing either. I mean, you do like you learn what you did wrong, but still, it's not. Yeah, you're not helping yourself. You're losing more confidence every time you lose a game.
I'd rather lose with Kenny Pickett from here on out than with Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah.
Just to get his confidence boost with the wide receivers for next season.
Right.
Just to get a relationship going.
And that could be also why maybe Mike Tomlin's not starting. Maybe he's afraid that if Pickett comes in and doesn't perform, that he's gonna like ruin his confidence.
I could see that.
But I mean, yeah. I mean, at some point, if you guys keep losing, you gotta put in Pickett just to see what he can do.
Yeah.
But
Could be this week. Could
Next
be
man
next
up.
week.
yeah. But it's the Jets. You guys hopefully will beat the Jets. This should be a not like necessarily a revenge game, but it should be for Mitch to be like, this is the team I need to go off on to gain your confidence back, so you go into the next week feeling good and better about yourself and stuff.
I need close to 300 yards,
Something.
275-ish,
Mhm.
300, 2 to 3 touchdowns and maybe an interception. I'll take that.
Yeah. I mean, with Mitch, an interception is probably down to happen.
That's why I threw in a maybe, because it was a strong one.
Right.
And,
It's a strong one because, I mean, it's Mitch Trubisky we're talking about.
it's like an 80% maybe.
Should change the tweet to I love throwing interceptions. So next game we do the Bills and Ravens. Ravens have been hot, but I think the Bills are going to win.
This is my upset of the week.
Upset of the week.
Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs is my favorite wide receiver in the league. I mean, they've been playing really well with each other this
Mhm.
year, but that's my upset of the week. Ravens, they've been playing hot too.
They have. They've been playing hot, but I think the Bills just. I mean, I think they have a few injuries to some people out. I think it's maybe Gabe Davis, but I think the Bills. What happened last week, being
Revenge
so
game.
close, yeah, I think they're just gonna be they're gonna come out and we need to come out strong, and I think they're going to. I think they're gonna go out and beat
They
those
should have
Ravens.
ran out of bounds, man.
Yeah, it's a good game though. That was crazy. That was close. That was cool.
That was a good game.
Yeah, I always like watching those games. But yeah, so you got the Ravens, I got the Bills, so we'll see how that goes. I mean, we'll have to say what our record is, after we're done here. Say how we're doing going through week 4.
Right.
So yeah, and then let's go next week.
Panthers and nope, it is the Texans and the Chargers. I picked the Chargers for this week. For some reason, I might have a feeling that the Texans might pull out a weird upset for some weird reason, but I picked the Chargers for sure. I don't know anything about Justin Herbert and his injury, but
I think it's rib cartilage injury or something like that.
He's gonna be out for a while?
No, he still can throw and play. It's just he just can't do it like he normally can. Like he can't throw it as hard. Just 'cause, it's obviously his ribs and stuff. But I have that weird feeling too, for whatever reason, that the Texans are just gonna pull out a win.
Yeah,
I don't know why. But I'm hoping it's not true, because I picked the Chargers also. Because the Texans, I don't think they're playing bad, actually. Really playing okay, but they're also not good either.
They've been keeping up.
Yeah, like they hang around, but they don't actually win. So I'm like, that's why I think the Chargers still can win. But I think just with how the Chargers are, I think Keenan Allen's back. I'd hope. I think with him back, I think that might help. But I would be surprised if it's close, just because of the weird feeling. But yeah, it's weird. Yeah, we'll see.
All right, now this game is the Panthers and the Cardinals. This was a tough game for me to choose, but I like Baker Mayfield. So he got a W last week.
He did.
So, I mean, can he get a W this week?
Yeah, but it's the Cardinals.
I know. I'm gonna get hated on after this video.
You are gonna get hated on.
That's all right.
Oh well. Live another day. I picked the Panthers too. I don't know why I'm picking the Panthers. For some reason, I think the Cardinals are going to win. I might change it, but for right now, I'm picking the Panthers. Just because I think they're that last win they got. I think that they might have figured something out. Christian McCaffrey is hurt again.
That might change my pick.
Yeah, so that's why. Because I did my picks early. I think he's hurt. I think it's like an ankle or something. So I don't know if is going to play. I think he's like game time decision or something like that. I'd have to look at it again. But if he doesn't play, yeah, that changes a lot of things. I mean, because they're not probably going to run the ball as much. But yeah, as right now, I think I'm going to keep it with the Panthers. But we'll see. Might change it to the Cardinals.
If he's injured, I'm changing it.
Yeah. Only reason I think I picked the Panthers because it's at home. But might change it.
Packers, Patriots.
Packers.
Mac Jones is injured.
Yeah.
That was tough. I saw that.
Yeah, and Brian Hoyer still playing.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, I mean that's obviously just to save money, just because he knows their playbook. But it's like, he's terrible. You're basically forfeiting this game.
Yeah. Oh, I picked the Packers, but you're definitely forfeiting this game.
If you're really going to settle with Brian Hoyer, not trying to go out, and get another quarterback. Even trying like Cam Newton again. I don't know is he still out there? Is he a free agent or is he on the Panthers still?
I have no clue what's going on with him actually.
Yeah, I don't remember either. I mean, if he's still out there, go get him. I mean, I'm sure there's other options than Brian Hoyer. I mean, I'm sure your guys' practice squad quarterback is better, but I'm not Bill Belichick.
I'm not either. So
I'm not this mastermind.
Bring back Jimmy G.
That's what I was saying. I thought that would have been good, but I think they still can.
49ers are good for Jimmy G. They have like a perfect system.
Yeah, that last game was terrible. That was boring to watch.
It was. Yes, it was.
Stepping out of bounds like Dan Orlovsky.
I saw that.
I'd be happy too if I was Dan Orlovsky not being the only one, to do that.
But it's just stepping out of bounds. It's not like he ran like a whole
True.
5-10 yards.
So running down the field out of bounds, like you can't use your peripherals to look down to see where you're running. Like, come on, are you just literally running like this? Like, come on.
He just did a simple drop back.
Yeah, like you can see like his foot, like he I think barely stepped on it. But
Yeah, it's
it
not
wasn't
like
as bad. But
it's
still,
not like it's still funny.
yeah, it's
though.
still funny. Like I would still be like, sweet, I'm not the only person that did it, but like, yours is still worse.
I think something else weird happened also that week. I forgot what it was, but there was another. I saw a celebration like, Mark Sanchez, the butt kick.
Oh yeah, the
with the
punt, yeah,
The Dolphins
the
punt.
butt punt, yeah, that was pretty funny.
He was like, "There's a celebration today."
Right. I thought he just kicked it backwards. I didn't know it actually hit the guy's butt. I thought he just kicked it up and it went backwards.
On Instagram, the guy that got punted in the ball, he's like, "I got a W on my butt." It's like
Wilson. That's terrible.
at least he was able to laugh it off.
Wait, how did you know that? Did he have like one of his? How can you see that? I mean, it has to depend on where on his butt it was, because if it's like your under cheek, you can't see that. You're gonna have to have somebody look at that for you.
That is mirror.
Or a mirror, I guess. Yeah. Didn't think of a mirror.
Good question.
I don't know why I thought of another teammate just looking at his butt, but I did. I mean, I did think of a mirror, but I'm like, you're just like gonna sit there and like do this with a mirror.
Your phone?
You want to take a picture?
like have it like in camera
video
view
of your ass?
Just have like a camera view and
I guess.
like selfie view.
I guess, yeah. Selfie view.
I don't fucking know.
Say cheese.
Well, if you have it in the other way, you can't see.
Well, yeah, I know, but I guess. Anyways.
Better than what you said. Both my ideas were a lot better than another man looking at your cheeks.
Yeah, that would be like the last resort. Anyways.
Next one.
Next game, we're gonna do the Broncos and Raiders. We're both riding.
Let's
the Broncos.
ride.
Let's ride.
We are riding.
Broncos country.
I do like. That was a tough game. I do like the Raiders and their offense. In their defense, I actually think they have a really solid team. But I like Russell Wilson. I'm on the let's ride train.
I liked the Raiders too. Like the same thing. I like their offense, but they just haven't figured it out. I keep picking the Raiders and then they keep losing. So I'm just at this time. I have to not pick the Raiders.
I think
have
I've
to
picked
pick the Broncos.
I think I've picked the Raiders every week.
Yeah.
And I think
They've lost every time I think I've picked them.
they're 0-3.
Yeah, they are 0-3. They haven't won. So yeah, I think we picked them every.
Broncos are 2-1.
Yeah, we think we picked them every week because we think their offense is good. Because it is like on paper with who you guys have, you guys should be good. But they are not, and I think the Broncos haven't been playing good either.
They have like a Chargers type offense.
Yeah, but they're not playing good.
Like the Chargers.
Yeah.
If Justin was healthy.
Yeah, so I don't think Josh McDaniels is a good coach. I mean, it proved it when he coached Denver. It didn't work out. It's obviously not working out now. I mean, it's early, but still. I mean, and like I said, the Broncos aren't playing well either. Russell Wilson has not looked good. So, I mean, this game could go either way. But, like you said, we just hope the Broncos win.
Yeah,
So
we got to. We both
have
picked
to,
them.
Yeah. I mean, I even though, Russell left Seattle, I still like him, even though the things he said after he left.
Subway video?
I didn't. I saw the thing about it, but I didn't watch it.
Oh, I'm going to show you.
Okay.
Because Russell never takes stuff down, right?
Never.
Because he just thinks it's okay.
Right.
He took this actually down because he knew it was corny. And he knows he's corny. But he actually took it down from his profile because it was corny. It was that bad.
Wow.
He was like taking a bite of like a Subway sandwich, and then he was like literally in this tone of voice. He was like, "It's spicy." Yeah, he's
That's
talking like this
weird.
and then does it's spicy. I
He's
was
so
like, what
weird. He's a weird individual.
every and he's like it's dangerous. I was like, what type of video is this?
You trying to be like the Dr. Pepper guy, the
It's
sweet one guy?
It's really weird.
That is weird.
I'll show you though.
It was funny the way Eli said. I don't know if you saw that. He should have
I
paid their
just
punter and
like
his
what he
response.
said back
Yeah,
though.
Chad Powers.
3-0 against Chad Powers.
Right. That video was
I
funny.
mean, he's not wrong. During
he's
that
not.
game, they should have been paid $245 million.
Yeah. More yards than you had throwing, man. So that's not good. Not a good start.
No.
Next, we got a good game. Probably
gonna be-
Sunday night's game should be, I think,
Tom Brady and
Patty Mahomes.
they always play good against each other.
Dude, it's always good games.
It's always like either going down to the last like drive or an overtime.
Yeah.
Every time.
You can definitely see now, though, the drop in Tom Brady's play. Like, he's not been playing good. So, hopefully this is his last year. Hopefully this is the year he actually retires.
Is Mike Evans coming back this game?
Yeah, because his game was only, his suspension was only one game. So he'll
Who
be
else?
back.
I know they picked up the dude that used to play for the Cowboys.
Yeah, Cole Beasley. And
Is
then,
Julio's still playing?
yeah,
is
but I think
in?
he was hurt last game, too.
And Chris Godwin?
I think Godwin's hurt, as usual. Godwin's
Dang.
always hurt. So, yeah, I think they had, because I think last game they only had
You
Russell
think
Gage.
Gronk is gonna come back?
I think if he's come back, he'd be back by now. But, yeah, they only had Russell
Could
Gage
save
and Cole
himself for the end of the
Beasley.
season.
Yeah.
That's-
And their tight ends, I think. But,
I picked the Chiefs also.
yep,
I
Chiefs.
mean, I think their offense is Travis Kelce is like one of the best like
oh, yeah,
tight end
All time.
wideouts of all time.
definitely. And he can even run the ball. He can, like, could be a running back.
Juju's playing solid for
Yeah,
him this
yeah.
year. I mean, hasn't gotten touchdowns, but he's been getting like
Yeah.
6 to 8 catches a game and like
Mm-hmm.
50 to 60 yards a game. And he hasn't been dropping balls. I saw him drop one last game, but
Mm-hmm.
otherwise he's been. I mean,
Yeah. And Clyde Edwards has been playing
you
really
can only
well,
do
too.
what you can get thrown to. So
Yeah, I mean, I think that game
make
against
the most.
the Colts last week, I think it was one of those fluke games. I mean, this has to be a bounce back game. So, I mean, you lost to the Colts. Now you need to come back and beat the Buccaneers, and I think it'll happen too.
I think they're easy. I think they thought they were gonna beat the Colts
Yeah.
easily, but
Even though Buccaneers have like probably the best defense in the NFL, I still think Chiefs are gonna win. Just can't
I
stop Patty
disagree
Mahomes.
to agree about that defense. But
Oh, man,
That's
it's
a-
pretty good defense, man. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, if you guys, I get it. You want to go with the Steelers, but you have to have T.J.
I
Watt
was actually
back
thinking
first.
the Eagles.
Well, yeah. I mean, Eagles are good too.
But now you're saying Pittsburgh. That's
Well, if you have T.J. Watt, I mean, yeah, they're up there for sure. But
Alex Highsmith have like 4.5 sacks.
yeah. But without him, it shows. I mean, you guys haven't won a game when you guys.
We don't have a spark.
No.
Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah.
I miss him.
Yep. And then the Monday night game, we have the Rams and the 49ers. Based off last week with how Jimmy G played and how the Niners played, the Rams are definitely the better team.
I agree.
They definitely should win. I don't think anybody besides Niner fans think they're gonna win.
But Jimmy G does always play good against the Rams.
He does.
You got to think about that.
Yeah.
I picked the Rams too, but he always plays good against the Rams.
I mean, I'm a Seahawks fan, so I don't like either team, but I think the Rams are better. I mean, I hope George Kittle does good for fantasy's sake, but other than that,
I get it.
yeah, like I said, I don't like either team, but you may have to choose one. So I think I would choose the Rams over the Niners. I hate the Niners more.
Yeah, you got to choose a game.
Have to, so. And the Rams are just a better team. But upsets can happen, but
I think I've picked all the Steelers rifles this week too.
I think you did too. Yeah.
Bengals, Ravens, and the Browns.
Yeah, you did.
Eek.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to change some of those.
You might need to reevaluate your life.
I'm gonna go sit in a corner and think about it for a sec.
Probably cry. I could see that happening.
It might happen.
Yep.
So, our standings. It is week 4, about to be quarter of the year. I am in second place. My record is 25 and 23 there. I get a solid 52% winning percentage with 8 picks per week. Last week I came on top with 9. So
First week, first win week.
for my first W.
First dub.
That's my first W in like
Jameis Winston, eat him.
week 4 of last year. So
Just ignore what I just said.
So I don't want to talk about that.
You love eating W's, man.
I'm gonna start eating them.
You have to. I am in last place right now. Still in it. Still early. I'm 24 and 24. Lucky number, so I think that's a sign that I'm gonna start dominating, and I'm gonna do good.
Only
this
down
week.
one. Only down one.
Only down one game from third, or to tie for second. And I'm getting 8 picks a week too. So I mean, just gotta kind of keep going. Hopefully, I can get one of these 10, 11, 12 pick game rights and see what happens.
Let's see, and then we got Lisa. She's in third place. She's 25 and 23 as well. And then we got Cortland, my significant other, with 26 wins and 22 losses.
She's still going strong. She's still, for whatever reason,
She's
doing
good. I was telling you, dude,
I
she's
know.
good.
She just has that
Some reason.
pick 'em luck for whatever reason. So some people have it.
Like, she's actually, pretty disappointed this year because she usually averages, 11 picks a week.
Dang.
Like,
Still, I mean, if she usually averages that, and she's averaging, I mean, all of us are averaging 8, but for that still being a down year, that's still
last year, she had, I think, 1 or 2 perfect weeks.
good. Dang.
My best week was, 12 wins or something.
Yeah.
But
I don't remember what mine has been. I always did the ones on paper from a previous job that I was at, so I don't remember what my highest has been. But I know there's a couple times I've only missed like 2 or 3. So I've gotten a lot before, but I'm struggling so far this
tough
year.
getting perfect.
It is.
I've never done it.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's hard because I mean anything can happen. Anybody can win. I mean, yeah, you can go off odds and stuff, but once the game starts, I mean, it's literally anything can happen. So
If we could bet, she would be really good at it, at picking
Yeah.
teams. I would.
I wish Washington would allow sport betting because I would do a little bit of it. I wouldn't want to do too much because I know I would get addicted to it. I think I would do a lot of it. But I would do little small, maybe $5, $10 bets here and there and try to get, $500, $600, something like that.
I tried doing a Miami Heat bet, a little small $20 bet
Yeah.
for them to win the championship, but there's a game already being played, so I couldn't.
Couldn't do it. Yeah.
It was tough.
It was tough.
I was gonna bet that they were gonna win the finals this
NBA
year,
Finals.
but or last year. Maybe I should do it this year too.
Should.
Run down to Spokane real quick.
Should. Just make a bet really quick.
All right, I believe that is it for week 4. Hopefully, we can do a lot better this week.
Yes. Jump up there in the standings would be nice.
Like Tim said, we've only been getting 8 or 9 wins a week. We haven't been doing very good. It's been kind of weird though. Teams that
Yeah.
they haven't been expecting to win are winning, and the teams that you think are gonna win are losing.
Yeah. It's really weird.
So
But that's NFL. I think it happens every year. Something always weird happens. You're just like, what?
So hopefully this week we can pull out 11 or 12 wins, or 10 maybe, at least 10.
In fantasy too, so we can victory screech.
I got my first one last week.
You did, and that's why I thought I was gonna have one. I thought we were both gonna get one, but
Close.
did. Guy came back and beat me. But
That was a good one.
it was new week.
It happens. I've been there.
It does.
I know what it's like.
You do know what it's like a lot.
Yeah, I do. All right, that is it for week 4, guys.
All right, yeah. Hit that
Thank
like
you.
button. Subscribe to us.